Hi, welcome to Marvel Minds Network. I'm Shivangi and I'm here to help you sail through the scary world of math. It feels like a storm, but it's actually a breeze. So let's get comfy, grab your pencils, and let's make those numbers into something you can master. Let's dive in.
Today we are going to be learning about the number system. Now the number system is of two kinds. It's the Indian number system and the international number system. Now the Indian number system is what we use in our country, that is India, and the international number system is used in places other than India. All right. So it's a very easy and basic difference, and you just have to understand what goes behind, and it will be easy for you to differentiate between the Indian and the international system. I know when I was in school, it used to really confuse me, but I'm just going to break it down for you, and it's going to be super easy. All right. So let's get started with the Indian system first. Now, before I start that, let me just tell you that the number system and currencies, these are two very different things. All right, so don't get confused between the two. For now, let's focus on our number system, which is the Indian number system. Okay, now the Indian number system is very easy. All right, we have already learned about ones, tens, hundreds, right? We have learned about all of that in school. So let me start with that. We have ones, so we start from the extreme right when we are starting, right? So ones, tens, hundreds, then comes thousands, that is th, thousands, 10,000, so t, 10 and th, thousand. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Then comes lakhs, 10 lakhs, crores, 10 crores. You must have heard people in India talking about numbers in lakhs, crores, money, talking about money in lakhs, crores, thousands, right? So this is what the Indian number system is. Now, not to let it intimidate you, let me just break it down for you. All right. So here we do see we have families. Okay. So one is this family. This is the hundreds family. Okay. And we have the hundreds family first. Then comes the thousand family. You can see there are only two members in the thousands family. Thousands. And then comes the lakh family. Only two members here. Lakh family. And the crore family, right? So this is the family. Now, why am I telling you about these families? This will help you in placing the commas right in the Indian number system. Let me give you an example. So if I give you a number, any number, right? So let me just write down a number for you, and you have to present it as the Indian number system, right? For that we will need to put commas. So if I were to do that, now this I'm going to do family wise. We always start from the ones place, all right? So I start from here, I count these three digits. This is the first family, ones, tens, hundreds, and then I put a comma here. Then comes thousands, 10,000s. This is one family, so they stay together. So that is why a comma between 7 and 6. Then the lakh family, which again has two members, lakhs and 10 lakhs. And then I put a comma between 3 and 4. And then we have the crore family. Since we do not have any number here, we will not be putting any commas here. It will not make any sense, right? So we will not be putting any commas here. Okay, now this is how and why we divide it into families. It makes it easy to put the commas. So in the Indian number system, we have this pattern, right? So first three numbers, then two, then two, then two, and if there were any more numbers, again two, 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 right? So that's how we use the commas, we place the commas in the Indian number system. Now, if I were to say the number name, how would that go, right? Again, this is all family based, the number family based. Now, if I start with, let's say, 23, now there is no if in it. we have to start from our extreme left. Okay, when we place the commas, we start from our extreme right. You can see from the ones place. But when we are naming the number, when we are saying the number name, we start from the left. We cannot start from the smallest place, right? So the biggest place, which is to the extreme left, we start there. So let's see how we say the number name. This is 23, it's one family, right? So this is 23 crore, 47 lakh, 69,309, right? Let me just repeat that for you. Look at it very carefully. 23 crore, 47 lakh, 69,309. I hope you are getting the gist of it, but don't worry, we will be practicing more. I know that it might seem, oh my god, these are such huge numbers. So you might be feeling a little intimidated, but you don't need to be, right? You just need to understand what's the family here, and then it's going to be super easy for you. Let me give you another number. And this time, maybe you would want to maybe pause the video, do it by yourself, and then you can resume the video and see if you answered correctly. So you can pause it here and answer it for yourself, put the commas, write down the number name. Yes, it would help if you write it down, because if it's something that you're learning for the first time and you write it, it's going to be much easier for you to remember it. Okay, so initial time, whatever you do in math, if it's a new concept, something new you're learning, it's better to write it down. That helps. But if you can remember things by just speaking them out, then well, that's great. Okay, so now for the commas, I will start from my extreme right, that is from the ones place. Okay, so ones, tens, hundreds, comma, because that's one family. Then thousands and 10,000s, one family, comma, lakh, 10 lakh, one family, and a comma. I am going to be now telling you the number name. This is 46 crore, 90 lakh, 78,603. Okay, I hope that was easy for you. I hope you got that correct. Now, in case, okay, in there are a few number names which might be confusing. In case, let's say, let me change a few digits here. Okay, so if I remove this 9 and make it, let's say, 0, if I make it 0, so what would this number name be? This would be 46 crore, 78,603. So if somebody said this number name to you, how will you write the number? What you have to do is just create this family, this thing on top. Just write the names, the places, okay? You write these and then you start putting the number below it. Let me just erase this number on top, and I will call out a number for you, and let's see if we can write it down. Okay, so let me say a number. The number is okay, yeah, the number is 36 crore, so that's where my 36 comes. 50 lakh, okay, that's my 50 lakh. 503. Now I did not say 1000, so there's nothing in these two places. I said 503. So these two places which are just left, you put your zeros here. Okay, let me give you another example. Let me just get rid of this. Let me give you another example. I hope you're getting it. Okay, um so my other example, 29 crore, 50,000. Here comes my 50. That's 50,000. 700. That's it. Where is my lakh? There was nothing. So I will put zeros here. So this is 29 crore, 50,000 and 700. So this comes with practice. I know I was really confused in these concepts when I was in school because nobody really, like I'm doing it, nobody broke it down for me. Nobody told me, oh, it's simple. You just have to check the families, and there you go. Let me give you a few more numbers for which you can write the number name and you can put the commas, and it will be more of a practice for you, right? So like I said, you can pause the video and you can write down your answers and then cross check with me. Here you can pause the video. Let me put, I am going to solve it now. So let me put the commas first. Here we go. Three digits and then two and then two. The number name here would be 69 crore 70 lakh 96,123. I hope you got that right. It's pretty easy. I mean, it is for me now because I've understood what the concept is, what the reasoning is, why we put commas after every two digits, um, except for over here, which is the hundreds house, right? So, this is the Indian number system. Let me revise that again. So, we have ones, and in fact, you know what? Let me get rid of all of this for you, and we can start all over. This is interesting, by the way. I have just started using my writing board and it is super fun. All right. So ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s. Then we have lakhs, 10 lakhs, crore, 10 crores. And to mark the families, let me take another color. I enjoy changing colors like these. This is the hundreds family. I don't need to write it down for you. You should know by now. This is the thousands family. This is the lakhs family. Then we have the crore family. All right. Quick question. Do you know what goes beyond crores? Like, what do we say? What do we use? I know it's lakhs, crores, then but what after it? So if you figure it out, if you find it out, let me know in the comments, and that would help everybody, right? Okay, so this is our Indian number system. So you can see the commas when we put, we start from the ones place. And when we start reading the number names, let me mark that in yellow, we start from extreme left. Whatever is the highest place. The this all of these are the places. Okay, that's what I mean by place. जो भी highest है, we will start from that number. That means extreme left whatever number you have, okay, we will start from the extreme left. Like this number that I've written just now. Now that I've written it, why not put commas and check the number name? Here is my first comma, and that is it. No more commas. And this number would be 79,000. Now, if you're getting confused, it is okay to write down these places on top. It is absolutely fine till the time you get used to it. Okay. This is 79,696. I hope that is clear. If you have any doubts, do let me know in the comment section. I will be sure to, you know, uh, clarify your doubts in the next video. Or if you want to have a one on one session with me, you can comment down. We can get in touch and we can have a session together. It would actually be fun to discuss how math actually was really difficult for me in school. But once I understood all the concepts behind it, much later in life, it was all super easy. And I wish someone told me all of these when I was in school. So, lucky for you, I am here to break all the concepts down for you. Now, from the Indian number system, let's move on to the international number system. Yes, international number system is different from Indian number system, but um, it is, the trick is remains the same. You might be wondering what I'm saying. So let me just show it to you instead of just confusing you. This is the international number system. Now, just like the Indian number system, we have ones, tens, same, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, so TTH. Now here, it's till here it's all the same. But now comes the difference. Now, isme you can see here three members in the family. Here, 100,000 also exists. So again, three members. Okay. Then comes million or billion. Million or billion. I was always confused. What comes first? Is it million? Is it billion? Which is bigger, million or billion? It used to confuse me. So I made up this silly trick by myself. Whenever you make some silly tricks which make no sense or which are just absurd, you tend to remember that those things clearly, and for a long time. So my trick was between M and B, that is million and million. We see alphabetically B comes first. So in here it is going to be opposite because this is not English, this is math, and then we'll do the opposite. I know it is silly, but that's what helps me remember. So go ahead, be silly and make up your own tricks, and you will surely remember those. Okay. I mean, it has worked for me always. Now, here, so like I said, M or B, which comes first, we have the million coming first. So, billion is much bigger than million. Million, 10 million, just like we had lakh, 10 lakh. So, this is million, 10 million, but we also have 100 million. Okay, that's the difference. Here all the families have three members. Then comes our billion, 10 billion, and 100 billion. Let me mark these families for you. It'll be much easier. So here we go. This is the first family. Ones, tens, hundreds, three in a family. Then thousand, 10,000, 100,000. This is one family. Then we have million, 10 million, and 100 million, one family. All right. And then the last family, billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. If you want, I can write it on top. This is hundreds family, this is thousands family, this is million, and the last one is billion. With practice, you will start remembering all of these, TTH, TH, HTH. You will start remembering these slowly. Okay, so like I told you before, why am I putting all of these in boxes and telling you the families? Because it helps you put the commas very easily. So let me give you a number, right? Like before. If you want, before I tell you, maybe now that I've told you the trick behind it, you can try putting the commas. You can pause the video here, try putting the commas, and um, maybe you'll find out that you're super smart and math has nothing, against you. So math holds nothing up against you, and you are super smart and you can actually do this by yourself without me helping you. Okay, so pause the video right here, do it, and resume to see whether you were right or not. All right, here we go. So three digits, one family, put a comma. Then again, this time three digits, not two. In the Indian system, it was two, but here it is three digits and a comma. Then three digits and a comma. And then three digits. Now we don't have any more, so nothing required here. Okay. So that is how we put the commas. And very easy to say the number name as well. Very easy. It's the same concept, it's the same trick. Now we start, like I told you, for number names from the extreme left, highest place. So 46, this is together, 46 billion. Now how do we say this three digit number here? Okay, now just like you would say any, you would a number, say the number name of any three digit number, it's just the same. So this is 967 million. This is 3,429. Easy? Let me know how many of you got this correct without, uh, you know, um, listening to me and without me explaining it. How many of you got this correct? Let me give you one more number and just practice a few more times. And let me see if you get the answer correct this time. Make sure you pause the video, do this, and then you come back to recheck. Okay, putting the commas now. Here we go. Three digits, three digits, three digits, and the last one remains. And how do we say this number name? This is 9,487,943,070. Easy. This I think now you must have really gotten it, and if not, again, like I said, you can let me know. We can have a one-on-one session if you want, or I can make another video. And if you tell me your doubts, your queries, we can have another video on the same thing, and you can, I hope I can help you, right? So let me give you one more question. Let's see if we can do this. 493217146 592. Okay, go ahead, put the commas, write the number name. It really helps if you write the number name down. I know it's such a task to write the whole number name, but it will really help you. You need to practice this once, and I am guaranteeing it that you will not forget it. So if you practice once, if you let it sink in your mind, if you really understand it, then you can skip practicing later. You can, your frequency of practice would be very less. So do it now rather than you doing it every day, again and again and again. Understand this at this go, practice, and you'll get it. Okay. Okay, now putting the commas, three digits, three and three. Number name, 493,217,146,592. That's the number name. Now, previously, like I told you, like what if I am saying a number name and you need to write it down? How will you do that then? And what if I don't say some numbers? Okay, so let's try that once. All right, so you can also make this chart on top in your notebook. Make this chart on top, and I'm speaking out the number name, and you can write down the number. Now I will write as I speak so that I don't forget the number. But what you can do is stop looking at the screen, just listen to my voice and write down the number. So the number is 409 billion. Then we have 769,000. That is it. That's my number. 409,769,000. So we put zeros for the rest. Okay, this is your number. I know it's just in your head that it's confusing. This is super easy. Let me give you one more. Okay, I'll write this one in blue. You know how much I love changing colors. Or maybe let me try green. Okay, I'll write this one in green. So I'm telling you the number name. Don't look at the screen. Write down in your notebook. This is a new number. 379,400,560. I did not say thousands, right? So 560 comes under HTO, and I did not mention any thousands digits, right? So this is how my number looks. Let me put the commas. So this is my number, 379,400,560. I hope this was easy. I hope this helped you. And just for a quick revision, let me go over both the Indian and the international system once more so that you know that it holds no power over you. So we have Indian and the international number system. First, the Indian, we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000s, lakh, 10 lakh, crore, 10 crores. Let me make this into the families that they are: 3, 2, 2, 2. Easy peasy. And now the international, I'm just putting a short form. International system, we have ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. This is all the same as the Indian system. Okay, look, 10,000. Now comes the differentiating part. 100,000, which is under lakhs. Okay, 100,000, then comes M first, right? Million, 10 million, 100 million, and then our billion, 10 billion, 100 billion. Let me put this also in families: 3, 3, and 3. This also has 3, so you know that. Now, let me show you a glimpse of what we are going to do in the next video. We are going to be comparing these two systems. Here you see, let me zoom it in. Okay, on top we have the Indian system. So ones and ones, same, 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 same. So what is all of this? Ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000 is all the same. These are same places. If you get a number till 10,000 place, it is all going to be same for you. Where the difference comes is here, where we see lakhs, and in the international number system we see 100,000. So here comes the difference. So 1 lakh is equal to 100,000. 10 lakh is equal to 1 million. 1 crore is equal to 10 million. And 10 crore is equal to 100 million. You see, this is the comparison. This is where the difference starts. So don't worry, we are not going to uh, overload our brain with so much information. I know how that feels. For now, just be happy to have accomplished something, which is understanding the international number system and the Indian number system. What would really help is, see, this is the Indian number system. What would really help you is if you practiced all, I'm sure you have a textbook from school. So I know it gets boring to write down. So if you could just orally do all the questions, and only a few parts are in all the questions. So if question 1 has 10 parts or 6 parts, just do 2 parts, do it orally, check your answers. I'm sure you have answers at the back. Just check them and just be clear that you've understood the concept. Now don't ever lie to yourself that you've understood something and you just want to dust your hands off that, oh, I've just got it, I'll see later. Later never comes. Clear your doubts right now, just be done with it. Okay, so this was me, and I hope I helped you with this. I hope you understand the number system. Like I said, in the next video we will be talking about the comparison which you just saw. This was just a glimpse, and don't worry, it's not as scary as it looks. It's super easy. I will break it down for you. Till then, if you have any doubts, if you have any queries, if you have some questions you don't understand, do let me know in the comment section. I am very active here in the comment section. I will make sure to respond to you. And in case you want a one-on-one session with me, you can let me know and we can figure that out. All right. So signing off, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.
I hope that helped. Like, share, and subscribe, and send this video to your friends who think math is a monster. In case you have any doubts or if you want me to cover a specific concept, mention that in the comments below and I'll get back to you. And now I'll see you in the next video. Happy learning!